is the North End. This is the North End.
Hey guys, JP California, and I am back. I want to tell you guys I had a great time, but I actually just got out of the hospital. I am kind of banished to being at my house. I got track marks all over me. I look terrible. I feel terrible. But I couldn't let you guys go without giving you guys a good, the bad, and the ugly. Because it's the first game of the season. Aston Villa versus West Ham. Villa win, take home the 3 points, 2-1. So let's get into it. What are the good, the bad, and the ugly about Aston Villa versus West Ham? So number one for me, center mid pairing. Man, Aston Villa was really struck when they had to get rid of Douglas Luiz. And this match put away some of the worries. Yuri Tielemans and Amadou Onana killed it today. Amadou Onana, I gotta get my piece of paper for my notes. Amadou Onana was the player of the match. He had a 97% pass accuracy, first in the match. He had 15 duels, first in the match. He won 9 of those duels, first in the match. He won possession 6 times, first in the match. He also scored the first goal in about the 4th minute from a towering header, something Aston Villa have not seen since Tyrone Mings has been out. And Yuri Tielemans, man, he just looks like a diamond. Always on it, great ball possession, continues to slide balls in and break lines. He passes the eye test big time, and he was the guy who got the assist by putting in the corner for Amadou Onana. So the good is that center mid pairing. Losing Douglas Luiz and having Boubacar Kamara out really worries a lot of Aston Villa fans, and that was thankfully put to rest a little bit today. Let's hope that some of the Ross Barkley can add to that. Let's hope that Boubacar Kamara can come back soon. The reports are a month out. That would be huge news to have those 4 players be able to play in the assortment of the 6 and the 8 role that Unai Emery likes. The bad. The bad was the PK we gave up. PKs are a part of the game. They really are. And there's a lot of controversy surrounding those right now. Sorry guys, I'm like all over the place. And so for me, giving up the PK was not what we want in the first game. Matty Cash has given up more PKs in... I gotta pause. Sorry about that. My dog needed out. Matty Cash gives up a PK in about the 37th minute, I believe. And to me, not only did Villa not need to give up a PK, but we needed to try and hold a shutout. And so for Villa to give that up wasn't great. The PK is contentious. Some Villa fans are screaming like, hey, he got the ball first. I think in the modern game, that's a 50-50. Sometimes they do get given, and sometimes they get called back and said, well, he got the ball first, but he went through the guy. Like, the ball was played. I don't care what the opinion of the PK was. The fact is that Matty Cash has given up the most PKs since he's joined Villa in the Premier League. And it's another moment where we don't get the clean sheet, and I'd rather like to see us get clean sheets first, considering Aston Villa gave up like the 5th most goals, 4th most goals in the league last year and still finished 4th. If we can score 10 less but concede 15 less, I would take that, because I feel like we would be able to get better results with having a little bit of a tighter defense. So the bad is giving up the PK. And the ugly. The ugly is John Duran. What an ugly way to win. What a ugly goal. What an ugly celebration. What a terrible person for it to happen to. And yet every Villa fan and West Ham fan probably knew that was coming. Yeah, that was ugly. That was sick. That was disgusting. for John Duran, the guy who first basically came out and started liking Chelsea pictures everywhere, and his agent came out and said he wanted to go to Chelsea. Then for him to not get the Chelsea move, and then for him to put up the West Ham Hammers logo on his Instagram Live that everybody has seen when he was close to a West Ham move, and then not for it to happen, it just screams Peter Odemwicki, right? Or one of those crazy late 2000s transfer window with Harry Redknapp. But John Duran did seal the 3 points for Aston Villa, giving them the win. First time in a long time at West Ham, and starting off Aston Villa's season off right. Does this make up for everything? I don't know. You're the fans. You guys tell me. Does it make up for all he did over the summer? For me personally, it doesn't. But I'm glad to see he can still perform. I'm happy to see he's still trying his hardest to get wins, and probably do another move for another transfer next summer. But if he can get 10 to 15 goals this season as a backup striker, that would be huge for us. Because we all know that Aston Villa are a selling club, and we need to make profits on players that we deem we can sell. And almost every player is up for sale except for probably Ollie Watkins, John McGinn, Tyrone Mings, and Konza. Sorry, not Tyrone Mings, Martinez and Konza. Pretty much every other player is for sale. So, yeah, there's your good, the bad, and the ugly. I apologize that I'm not more up energy, just struggling today. The good today is the center mid pairing. Wow, that put a lot of worries to rest. The bad was the PK give up. And the ugly was John Duran sealing the winner. Guys, this is JP California here at the North End YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Get at us. We had some great numbers at the back end of last season, hitting hundreds and hundreds of views, and we love you guys doing it. If you don't want to comment, you don't have to. I'd love to get 10 comments and 150 views, but let's see where we can go. Guys, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Up the Villa.
This is the North End. This is the North End.